Hey guys, welcome once more to our tournament journey here in AFK Arena. So we just finished our 32nd tournament. All right, and we are actually ranked not too high but not too low, fourth in this tournament. As you can see, pretty much the highest guy is at least 300 stages higher than us, and the second guy is at 55,500. The third guy is at 55,400. I'm at 55,300. The next is 55,200, 55,100, and so on and so forth. As you can see, my total pet levels is at around 2,000. My skill points is at 1346. Our weapons is 251 and scrolls at 175. For others, the top one is actually not too far off from us, although he got more weapon upgrades than we do. For the pets, I don't think he's too far off. Oh, he's actually a couple of hundreds above us. Yeah, 200. The second guy is actually a bit higher than us. Although I wonder why he didn't perform all too well. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't have enough time or whatnot. But yeah, as you can see, he got more pets, more skill points, and more weapon upgrades. Although he doesn't have scrolls. But then again, he got 121 tournaments joined. Then the third guy is way better than any four of us. Or I mean, 1, 2, and then me. So any three of us. And I'm not sure why he's not that far up. His crafting power as well is 10. Maybe this guy doesn't really have too much time. For this guy, he has a crafting power of 7. The rank 1 guy, crafting power of 5. We have a crafting power of 4. So assuming that this third guy already have at least 3 mythic sets, unless of course he doesn't wasted those shards crafting legendary sets. She's the captain of the Tappening. Cool, catchy. Tappening. The Tappening. Whoa, these guys are high. 29,000 clan raid XP. How many do we have, by the way? We have higher. Yep, I guess we are higher than them, but yeah, whatever. So let's go ahead and grab this. How many do we got? We got 400 diamonds, 100 tournament points, 75 crafting shards, and 8x. Thank you for that. It's not much, and again, shards tournaments are actually pretty harsh tournaments, so not expecting too high of a result, but yeah, not bad. And then let's see what we can buy. Prestige gold, why not? Let's go ahead and grab them. I actually switched to that pet whenever I prestige, and we are actually going to prestige now or not, I don't know. Okay. We're gonna change the spell, and I think the sword. Yeah, the sword. So let me lock you. What happened? They went up. Okay, so that's locked. Melee, I'm gonna sell you. Sword, I have 1.55 and 1.12. So let's sell you. Let's lock this one, and what's the one that we replaced? Spell, right? So let's unlock you and sell you. Lock and sell. Alright. Okay. For the armor, did we get anything better? Very inactive. I still like this one because this one has a perk gold. We didn't get any all gold. Although we don't really need that Chesterton gold. I'm actually looking for that fairy and perk gold. Yep. Don't have an old gold, so I guess I'm gonna be selling all those. Nothing better. Clan ship. Not bad. I might lock this one instead of this. Yeah, why not? Oops. Because there are some guys telling me to switch over to, or requesting to switch for me to switch over to clan ship build. I might, but not anytime soon, guys. I like the quality of life that I get with a shadow clone build, so I don't think I'm gonna be switching anytime soon. Maybe, I don't know, next year, but not anytime soon. Can we kill this guy? I don't know, because I'm actually about to prestige now. But yeah, so with our pets, just to show you guys, pretty much we got Hammy to 100 now. Zero is also more than 100. We're working on servers and scraps, and then we got a few levels for this guys down here. I'm actually buying all the equipment bonus pets like the slash, the armor, the aura, the sword, yeah, and the helmet. Although I haven't been seeing FE too much. And then what else? And who are we buying as well? We're actually buying the prestige gold guy. It's not that high for now, but I think once we get him higher, it's gonna do us better. But yeah, I equip him whenever I go ahead, or whenever I prestige, or whenever I go farming, or yeah, farming mode, I actually get him. But whenever I do the last run, what I equip is the, there you go, Josh. Alright, so yeah, that's it. But what if we go for spell? Can we finish this boss if we go to spell? I don't know if we can finish this guy. I don't think I'm gonna be able to kill this guy anymore. We got what, 48, and our damage is only 47, so I don't think we're gonna be able to kill this guy anymore unless I go use this guy. Yep, we're still too far off. Guess we're not gonna be able to kill this one. Alright, so yeah, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and prestige at this point in time, but just to show you guys, yeah, let's go ahead and prestige. Yeah, wait. Equip suit and prestige. 3 skill points. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, so it's gonna take a while for everyone to level up. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and get those skills maxed out and turn them on. And since I am farming, I don't want to be switching over to any weapons, so that's it. It's actually how I do shadow clone builds. Whenever I'm just farming, I just switch over to sword attack. But when I'm trying to push, I switch depending on what is the highest, or the highest unlock hero that I have. Okay, and then let's go ahead and put everything to Book of Shadows. And yeah, as you can see, guys, my Book of Shadows right now is showing 70% of lifetime relics. The reason being is I don't actually put any points or any level on it. whenever I'm on tournament, I find it more. It's giving us more pushing power. Then it's instead of keeping a percentage of Book of Shadows, like previously I was doing 50%, but at first I was doing 70%. Especially early game, it helped me a lot. Having a high level or high percent of relics put into Book of Shadows actually helped us a lot early game. But at this point in time, where leveling it up doesn't really give us that much benefit, so I don't level up Book of Shadows during tournaments. Okay, that's one strategy that I'm using right now. You guys can try it, see which one's gonna work better for you guys. But for me, that's what works for me. I try to at least get 4. Minimum of 5 at least prestigious of hoarding relics. Outside tournament, I put all relics on Book of Shadows, and then on the day of the tournament, I'll try to do at least minimum 5 prestige, and I'm not gonna be using those relics. Once I join the tournament, I'm gonna go ahead and put all those relics into damage artifacts, and then once I put them on that, once after joining, I farm at least 5. I think 5. How many did I do? I think I did 7 this time. 7 prestige before I start putting them onto damage artifacts again, and then I put I spend the relics every other prestige after the first 7 after joining the tournament. That's how I did it. But as you can see, it's not really enough. It only got us to rank 4, but not bad, guys. Considering how the others are not that far ahead compared to what we have. But judging by their what do you call this, crafting power, they at least have, if not 3. I guess not for the guy with the level 5 crafting power, but for the other 2 guys, they could have 3 mythic sets, and then for the rank 3rd guy, which has the level 10 crafting power, I don't know, maybe he got 4 or 5, not so sure, or even 6, I'm not sure anymore. But he has a lot. He probably have a lot mythic set if he didn't spend it crafting those legendary sets. Okay, but considering he has those, he has a lot of pets, a higher attack power or crafting power, more weapons, so he basically literally have a lot of greater potential than we have. But I don't know why we're on the same tournament. Maybe he's not spending his relics good like ours. That's the only explanation that I can think of, guys. Since we're using optimizer during tournaments, that's why the system is thinking that we have a high potential, because we don't actually waste I've switched to different builds a couple of times this past few months. So in a sense, right now, that since we're using Shadow Clone, there are some wasted relics, of course, on other artifacts, but then again, it's minimized because we're using optimizer. Okay, so that's the difference. That's our difference with those other guys. So that's actually what you want to be looking into and making sure that you're doing. Okay, so guys, again, if you can, please don't just randomly join the tournament right away. If you can, hoard some relics. Okay, it's gonna give you some boost. It's gonna give you some advantage in sense, because you have unspent relics that the system doesn't actually put into account. Okay, so make sure to always do that if you can. All right. So besides that, what else? After joining, put all your relics into damage, and then farm a couple of times, maybe 4 more again or 5 again, and then if you have the time, it is much better, especially at the later half of the day. I mean, the tournament runs for 24 hours, so for the last 24 hours, it is very much advised, or it is better that you actually spend those relics every time you prestige. Okay, I was just busy during the tournament, which is why I do every other. Okay, so I mean, for the last 12 hours, I prestige, spend the relics, prestige, and then do another prestige before spending it again. Because and our speed in reaching our in farming is actually less than 30 minutes, which is pretty nice. I mean, with Ruthless Necromancer and Ancient Warrior set, that time actually went down that fast. It's at least 28 minutes to 30. If I'm focusing on the game, it's at least 20 minutes, guys, even less. We're actually getting as high as almost our max stage in just that time frame. Okay, so and then, you know, even if I wait, usually starting 35 to even 45 or 50, I try to wait, see if I can still push more, and you know, it's less than 50 given those times. So I'd rather prestige right away at 30. Okay, so unless of course I spend the relics. When I spend the relics, I put a time mark of at least 40 minutes, and that's the highest or the longest that I can wait, given that I give enough attention to the game. Not too much, I mean, I'm not that focused on the game, but I give enough attention to progress, level up the heroes, and then yeah, that's it. So you know, in Shadow Clone, all you have to do is just level up those guys, and you know, change the equip headgear, and then, you know, just open those fairies every minute, tap on the silhouette, and then when there's the Astral Awakening orb, just tap on that. I kept on doing that. Just do this just at least once, okay? And then you can leave it for at least maybe 5 minutes, or let's say 3 or 4 minutes, and then, you know, just occasionally tap on those fairies whenever you see them, and then just leave it again, or level them up again, or level up the heroes again. So it's just enough attention that you need to put on the game. It's not really that much compared to before when we were using pet build. Okay, actually, I've actually been missing a couple of what do you call this, guild runs or guild rounds when we were using pet build, because for whatever reason we are actually discouraged to log in, thinking that, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be using pet again, and we're gonna keep on tapping again all whole day, because we only, you know, use power swiping during tournament, but we never done. But there are times that I'm lazy, I activate the power swiping even outside tournament. But yeah, after switching back to Shadow Clone, life is easier. So, you know, that's why they call it the quality of life build, or QOL build. So, because, you know, you get to do a lot of things while playing the game, and that helps. You know, it's easier that way. Okay, and you're more motivated to open the game, because you know that you can leave it for a couple of minutes. You don't really have to put as much effort as you can, and you know, just farm. Even though you're doing something, you can farm, right? For example, for us, me and my wife have been watching K-dramas lately, so yeah, and I can play while watching, and that's nice. Unlike when it was with that build. Okay, so that build is fast now. I mean, especially when we bought the Ancient Warrior set, our farming time was actually cut down by at least 10 minutes. Before it was 45, now it's at least 35-ish. Sometimes in just 30 minutes, if I was focused on the game, we're able to get to our highest farming stage, and I get to do, or I get to prestige right there and there. But then again, you have to focus too much, or you have to put too much attention on the game. So that's a downside. But again, it's still stronger. It's still we can say that it's now faster due to buying Ancient Warrior. But then again, quality of life build is much better. That's the good term we use, but the more forward term is the lazy build, right? So Shadow Clone is a lazy build, and yeah, it's not a bad build. If you want, guys, and if you think you might enjoy the build, try it sometime. Okay, you might find the build more easy, more fun to play with. Okay, so that's it for now, guys. Basically, I've discussed our tactics with the tournaments, how I do the tournaments at this time. So we don't put relics onto Book of Shadows during tournaments, only outside tournaments. Okay, so that's it, guys. Thanks again for watching. Hope you guys are doing great and having a great day. Stay safe. Bye for now. Peace out. Bye bye.